YouTube, what's going on? This your boy Johnny here from Dudecancut TV. I want to welcome you guys back to another video. Today we're going to do a skin fade with no guards, man. So stay tuned and watch this joint all the way to the end. I appreciate all the new subscribers and the community that we're building over here on YouTube. So let's get right to it. So first thing I'm going to do is start my fade with my saber trimmers. I just dropped a video last week letting y'all know that in my humble opinion that the saber trimmers are the absolute best trimmers available right now. And I wanted to use this client because he's the perfect example of what most clients will get, like everyday clients. I know a lot of barbers on YouTube post a lot of the enhancements and a lot of the like perfectly cut, symmetrical precision cuts, and that's amazing. That's great. But let's be honest, those are not everyday clients. So I'm gonna give you guys a mixture. This guy, he comes in every couple of weeks. He doesn't want anything off the top. He just wants a skin fade. He likes to keep his hair long. He does not get an edge up in the front. He does get a little design on the side, a little part on the side, and I'm gonna show you all of that. But I'm just taking my saber trimmers and I'm going all the way up to that line that we created, trying to clean off the neck. Very simple, very easy technique I'm going to show you guys today. So when I first started cutting, the very first, one of the first ways I was taught in barber school was to fade with blades. Now, in my opinion, depending on what type of hair you're cutting, blades can be an amazing thing to add to your repertoire. If you've never faded with blades, I do think you should learn how to do that and learn how to do a fade without any guards, because there's going to be a time where you don't have no guards. So moving on, so I put the number 1 on here on my cordless 76 and I'm going up about a ½ inch. I'm going to create that nice contrast from dark to light. He likes his fade really close, real tight. We're in Florida, so it's a little hot down here. It's not hot right now, actually. Just got through Christmas and it's actually kind of cool down here, but got the number 1 going all the way up about a ½ inch. Now to some of you may say that using detachable blades may take a little longer. It may take less time, to be honest with you. So the next blade is the OA blade. That's right below a 1 and like right under a 000. So all I'm doing right now is just attacking that guideline that we created, because we're going to slowly blend that down into the skin. And to be real with you guys, I've been cutting for about 15 years, and most clients, man, they just want a nice haircut. All of the stuff we be trying to do most of the time, most clients don't even want all of that, to be real with you. Your everyday clients just want a nice haircut, and for you to do exactly what they say. If it was up to me, trust me, I would have trimmed the top a little bit, I would have spruced it up, but that's not what he wanted. He just wanted to fade on the sides and apart, and you're in the customer service field, so that's what you got to do. That's what you got to give your clients. That's what they ask for. So I already switched over to the 000, just attacking that guideline all the way down to the skin, just focusing on that guideline, and I got the C motion. I'm going straight up and out, like a small C. I know I'm moving the clipper a little fast, but that's what I'm doing. I'm not going up any higher than that. And right now I'm just using kind of the corners to attack some of the dark spots. Yes, sir. Yep. Same thing on that side. Same thing all the way around. Consistency is key. I ask clients that come to me for the first time that had a barber, and I say, man, what happened to your barber? What was the issue? They say a couple things. One, he was always late. He was unprofessional, and he just wasn't consistent. That's it. So I got my trimmers, and I'm attacking that same guideline. Remember this: whatever you use to put that line in is what you're gonna probably need to take it out. I learned that in barber school a long time ago when I tried to do a fade like the veterans, and I could not get the line out. They're like, you need to use the trimmers. That's what you used to put the guideline in. So just remember that. That's something easy to add to your repertoire. So now I got my adjustable clippers, my Oster Cordless fast feeds, and I'm just attacking all of the hair that was left over from the OA, and I'm able to adjust it now and blend it down into the skin. And I always cut with a comb in hand, always. Some people like to use brushes. I might use a comb. I think the comb is easier sanitized. For sanitation reasons, I don't use a brush. I use a comb. If I have to use my brush to brush in the fade or brush some hair off, I'll do that, but the majority of the time you'll see me holding the comb. So now we're going to use the 3.5. I'm going all the way up about an inch and some change. We're going to take all of that weight out. Like I said, we're going to blend this thing all the way up to where this hair parts at the top. Yep. So as you can see, getting all of the weight out. And with blades, I always go over it twice, just to make sure there's no hair left around. And this blade right here is an 18 Skiptooth. I highly recommend you guys grab this blade. It's such an underrated blade. It's really good for texturizing and doing exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm blending, I'm texturizing the hair, so it's almost like a thinning shear, but it's a blade in blade form. It's amazing, amazing blade. You need to have that. And moving on, now I put on one of my favorite blades ever. I might do a whole video on this blade, the 10 wide blade. So this blade is kind of like a 1 or 1A, but it's a wide tooth blade, so you can cover a lot more ground. I believe it's an animal blade, but I've had this blade for almost a decade, and I'm using it the way I always use it, to blend, to fade, and clipper over comb. It's amazing. Yeah, so as you can see, this side is just about done almost, and we're only like less than 10 minutes in. So in my opinion, that's why I said I think blades, I cut faster with blades as opposed to using guards. It just depends on the clients and their hair. My thing is, as a barber, keep yourself open to all techniques. In order to master the craft, you got to be available to learn all the techniques. And so right now, all I'm using is my 18 Skip, clipper over comb, blending the sides of the top into the fade. Yep. And so now I'm back on my fast feeds, just attacking those dark spots. And this haircut, it's a good haircut. It's not perfect, and I purposely wanted to show you. I could post a perfect haircut. I could easily show you guys a perfect haircut, spray in the fade. I could do all of that, but these type of clients that just want a nice, clean haircut are gonna be the ones that's gonna keep your business going and paying your bills. So the clients that want all of the enhancements, that want all of the stuff, they're not gonna be everyday clients. And who knows, for you, depending on where you're at, where you're cutting at, they may be. But I know for me, I'm being down here in Tampa, Florida as a brand new barber from Chicago. And I'm cutting a lot of different textures of hair. I'm not just cutting African Americans, I'm not just cutting Caucasians, I'm cutting everybody. So everybody's different, and you have to be a good barber to all cultures. So some guys don't want enhancements, some guys don't want you to style their hair, some guys just want a haircut and get them out your chair. And that's kind of what my guy is in the chair right now. Is like, he's like, look, just give me a good haircut and get me on up out of here. So last but not least, I'm gonna use the 3.5 blade to finish blending in the top with the sides. Yep. And the last blade I think I'm gonna use here is a 1.5. And I'm just seeing those little dark spots, and I'm just attacking the dark spots. That's it. Because the fade is pretty much done. At this point, I'm just detailing, like, I'm seeing some dark spots around the head, and I just want to make sure all of that's clean before I let them out of the chair. Because I try to cut for the next day, if that makes sense. I want my clients to go home, play around with their hair, wash their hair, and I want the fade to still be there. I want the hair to lay exactly the way it's going to lay when the client tries to style their own hair. And in my opinion, I think that's what makes a great barber. You're giving clients something that's worth whatever you're charging. So I got my saber trimmers, and I'm just going to line up the vertical bars right there. And then he just wants one little part on the side. And that's it. And I'm like, yo, you sure you don't want me to touch the top? He's like, nah, I don't want the top. I'm good. I'm like, all right, okay. You know, so yeah, man. So this is pretty much close to the end of the video. And before we get to the end, I'm gonna show you guys the full cut. And I'm trying to get better with, you know, editing, shooting, and all of that stuff. So I promise you, if you rock with me, if you got some value from this video, please like, share, subscribe, and let's chop it up in the comments. I respond to every comment. I don't care if it's negative or positive, I respond to every comment. But I just want to thank you guys for watching, and there's going to be more. Let me know if you got any value from this, and if you can give me some feedback, or if it's something a step you think I missed, or if you got a question about something on the hair, I'll be more than willing to answer any questions. Make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram as well, at Dudecancut. And I'm just gonna take my Babyliss Pro shavers, and I'm just gonna clean up the neck here and get my man out of here. And I did line up the vertical bars on this side as well, close to the end. But this client paid me $50 for this haircut, because I did exactly what he wanted. It's not about what I want, or what we want. It's about what the client want. Sometimes we can overcut and we can do too much, and they don't want all of that. Just get them a nice haircut, be on time, be professional, be pleasant, make sure your tools is clean, and get them a great experience. And they will be back, and they're gonna tell somebody else about you. And that's it. So got my end is masters, because I'm still seeing some lights, some dark spots around the fade. And at this point, I'm like, all right, bro, you're doing a little too much. You just need to finish this fade, make sure there's no weight lines, and get him out of here. But this was a really dope experience. There's gonna definitely be more haircut tutorials to come, and I promise you guys the quality is gonna get better and better and better you just continue to rock with me. I just want to thank everybody again, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Until then,
just chill to the next episode.
Dudecancut.com